Well, hello there, guys, and I just want to say Happy New Year. I am so excited about 2024. I hope you are doing the same as well, or you are excited about where we are going to go for 2024. But first, I must say, can we please give a round of applause to all 300 subscribers. I was able to finally make 300 subscribers on this channel, and I could not have done this without you. So I am so excited, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys give me the motivation that I need to continue, and for that, I am most grateful. I am most thankful, and I am most blessed to have you guys here and sticking with me while I am trying to understand this whole YouTube journey thing, right? So just again, thank you so much for all of your motivation and your continuing comments that you all provide to me, and just the questions and the eagerness to understand what being a travel agent is. And I really am. I am just so very thankful. Thank you, guys. So with that being said, for those who do not know me, my name is Tamara. I do go by Tam. I have a business called Tam's Taste and Travels. I am a travel agent, but I am also here on YouTube to show you guys how I'm expanding my business outside of just being a travel agent, but how I'm doing other things as well. So if you are interested in, any of the travel industry, you want to be a travel agent, you want business entrepreneur tips, you want to just, share in my journey and see how things are just going with me, then I would appreciate if you would just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So I call all of my subscribers Tam's fam. And so I want to welcome you to Tam's fam. All right. So anyway, I'm glad I was able to get through all of that. But what I really want to talk about today is what we are going to do starting the first quarter of 2024. So I had talked about in one of my previous videos about what I was going to do to ensure that I properly structure my business. And please make sure to check out that video. It was the 5 steps on how to start a business. And we will put that right here for you so that you can literally just click on it and you will be able to go back to that video. But what I've done actually since then, after reassuring that my business was properly structured, y'all, I went and got me a whole mentor. All right. I am using a company. They are not sponsored, but I am going to give them a great shout out. Accion. So it's ACCION.org. They are absolutely amazing. They have been helping me with understanding some entrepreneurship skills, as well as some things to help with my startup of my business. And so I've been appreciative of that. I've also gained a coach. And so I really love this coach. I mean, she is absolutely amazing. She has been helping me with all of my strategic planning. I got a lot of things up here in this noggin, but trying to execute it, especially being a one-woman show, it's been a little difficult for me. So I decided to go ahead and reach out, and lo and behold, she was actually surprised at all of the things that I got done. So just to give you a couple things of what I did do, I actually got my website reviewed. I got that all remodeled and revised, so that is now good to go. And when you're starting a business, you want to make sure your website, or even if you have a landing page, you want to make sure that those items are up to par, because a lot of places are going to go and review and make sure that you truly are a business or an entity that you claim that you are. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I am standing on top of my professionalism. So I made sure that my website was great. So that was awesome. I actually had to go back and I had to assign a new address for my business. So I don't use my personal address for my business. I do have and I talked about this also in my previous video, that I use a virtual address. So then that way I can remain professional. When you Google me, you don't get to Google my personal address, you get to Google my business address. And speaking of Google, I'm also on Google as well. So now, honey, I'm Googleable, okay? So if you Google me, you'll now see that I have a whole section where it'll pop up and you'll see Tam States and Travels. You will see all of my information. You will see that I am a one-click shop for being a travel agent. I can help you book travel. I can also help you become a travel agent so you can book your own travel and get commission and earn income. And also I'm just a concierge as well. So if you're just looking for some couple tips, maybe you want to go, you know, to New York and maybe just explore a couple things, and you don't really need me to book your trip, but maybe you're just interested in knowing some of the things or some of the places that I've been able to explore, you know, and you want to just call and talk to me, you can do that too. But you can find all that information out on my website. So it was very important for me to make sure that my website and my virtual address and all of my contact information was up to date. Also, since I was speaking with my coach, I just revised or reviewed with her some of the things that we had talked about previously and told her, okay, these are some things that I want to work on. So we have now come up with a strategic plan and some executable goals for me to be able to get to so that I can get there. Also, one of the main things that we talked about was capital, budget. Like, okay, I have a very small budget that I can use right now for my business to help sustain me without taking out any loans. And that's what's important for me. So now what you're going to see is a whole lot of increase of my marketing campaign, because in order to be able to reinvest in me, I have to be able to get the revenue in, right? I have to gain some income and revenue. So I'm sure that most of my entrepreneurs out there understand exactly what I'm trying to say. I need to get that moolah, okay? I gotta get it increasing. And so with that being said, that's kind of why I have this coach to help me figure out some ways to be able to do that. And she has just been extremely helpful. I've been utilizing her since I want to say November. Now I do have a whole network and community of travel agents as well. So please don't think that I'm just this one woman shop when it comes to just being in my field. But no, I have a whole network of other travel agents, other entrepreneurs, other business minded individuals. I have a whole network of those type of people as well. But to give me one-on-one coaching, I had to have somebody who could give me the one-on-one. So speaking of that, trying to gain capital and budgeting, I was actually able to find someone to assist me with accessing capital as well through Axion. Again, they're not sponsored, but hey, I'm always willing to do a partnership if you like. So I received also some information from another representative from the company who was very well versed in capital. She was a CPA. She understood QuickBooks, and she understood bookkeeping and all of those things. And she really took the time out to listen to me to understand what it is that I was pretty much struggling with. And I don't really like to say struggle too much, but I will like to say that I was choosing things to use as an opportunity to be stronger in. I don't want to look at, oh, I didn't have enough money. I want to look at what are some ways, I can change my mindset, or what are some things that I can also do to gain more revenue, right? So that's kind of what I was kind of gearing my mind around, not looking at, oh, I don't have enough, but what can I do to create more so that I can create the income that I'm looking for? All right, then lastly, I really just looked at my whole last year. I reviewed my performance. I reviewed, some of my testimonials. I review some feedback, which this year I have created a feedback form. So for any new clients that I get or any returning clients that I get, I'm going to ask them to go back and complete their feedback so I can get better. It's I don't look at it as especially negative or criticism, shall I say. I don't look at that as a bad thing. I just look at that's a way for me to better myself. And so with that being said, I really went back to review my past performances, and I just want to ensure that I'm doing the best that I can for my current clients, my future clients, and even my future travel agents who are going to be sponsored up under me. So I'm just really excited. I took actually the last few weeks of the year to really bog down and sit down and focus. And that's what I also plan to do for especially this first quarter. I am really focusing in on trying to create systems and processes in place so that I can continue to move forward with expanding my business. Because at this point now, I'm already planning for, February and March. And so once February and March is executed, then obviously, well, I'm sorry, not executed, but once it's planned, then I'm able to start planning for the next quarter. And there are just things that I really have that I'm working on, and I want to be able to share with you all, because I know that there are some of you all who are probably going through, some of the same woes as far as starting up your business and just entrepreneurship at all. However, I am still here as your one-click, one-shop, one-woman shop, shall I say, as a travel agent. So if you are still wanting to book travel, or you're still interested in becoming a travel agent, and or you are just, wanting to book a trip, or you just want to understand kind of what's going on in the surrounding area, please feel free to reach out to me. You can see all my information down in the description block. You will see all of my social medias. So make sure you go to all my social media and you add me. Go follow me. I'm just looking for a real, I'm just looking for a whole network of people, and I love to share, my experiences, my journey, my vacations that I have with my family. I love to show you guys, kind of how things are going for me as a real person. I love for you to see that I'm a real person, because, sometimes, we do a lot of things online and we don't always know if these people are legit or they scammers, right? So I do try to make sure that you understand that I am a true and I'm a real person. All right. And so with that being said, I just wanted to say thank you guys for just sticking with me, continuing to subscribe to the channel, liking and commenting this on this channel. If there's anything or any other topics that you would like for me to discuss, or you have questions about certain things too, please feel free to reach out to me. Just through website, here, YouTube, any of my social medias, I am here for you. All right. So with that being said, I want to say again, you guys have a wonderful start of your happy new year, and I will talk with you guys soon. And here's cheers to traveling to your best.